Guys, it is your boy Spooky Noodles, and I am back with another book mail video. This is number 300. I've done 300 book mails in my time on YouTube. But I don't own any of the books that I got from these book mails anymore. A lot of them have been sold, or I've had to give them away for some reason, but it's cool to be at 300 videos. It shows how much I buy books. Yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into the book mail. So first, I will start off with Gord Rollo's Valley of the Scarecrow. It's a big chunker of a book. It has a long synopsis, but I'm guessing it's about a scarecrow in a valley. Just a thought, you know, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let me read the back for you guys. Rollo's chilling homage to slasher films. During the Great Depression, a small backwoods community in Iowa faced even more difficult times than most, having to endure the slowly fading sanity of their leader, Reverend Joshua Miller. When it is clear the man has slipped beyond the edge of reason and perhaps signed a deal with the devil, the citizens unite to stop him any way they can, breaking into the church to lash the Reverend to his wooden altar cross, then boarding up the windows and doors to leave him to fate the gods' judgment. The people of Oak Valley then abandoned their town to the cornfields and woods, ending the madness for what they had hoped was forever. They were wrong. 74 years later, the corn and trees have taken back the area, and not much is left of the once thriving community, but Joshua Miller's desecrated church still stands, and within its boarded up and sun-baked walls, something that used to be holy man waits for whoever is unfortunate enough to release him from his cross. The scarecrow will walk at midnight. And then it says special bonus inside, a short story, The Last Straw, a prequel tale of terror featuring Reverend Joshua Miller. Cool. So that is Gord Rollo's Valley of the Scarecrow. Next, we have a book that's kind of gotten grimy because it's got one of those non-gloss covers. So I'm sorry if you see fingerprints and globs all over it, but it's Wet Market and Other Horrors by Aaron Beauregard, or Beauregard. Yeah, this comes in with the essay, of course. This comes in at, if I can flip the pages right, 188 words. Or not words, pages. And yeah, it's got illustrations. I got a freaking keychain with this. I got 2 stickers. I got one for my car, which was really cool. I put that on there right away. And yeah, but this has stories such as The Wet Market, The Hunger, A Muffin in the Oven, which I'm guessing is about a baby in the oven, Invisible Path, which if it doesn't have to do with Sylvia Plath, then I'm going to be pissed, Carla's Conundrum, The Salt Man of South Kingstown, The Best and Worst Days of My Life, a personal essay by Aaron Beauregard. And that is it. I mean, not it, but that's all the book, or I'm not all the book has to offer, but like all the book has in it. And that's not a bad thing, because these stories are pretty long. Like Wet Market's 56 pages long. The Hunger is, I want to say, 23 pages long. 25 pages for A Muffin in the Oven. 37 pages for Invisible Path. Carla's Conundrum is pretty long, coming in at 24 pages, I think. And then the last story is kind of shorter. Then you have the essay, which is like 6 pages long. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to reading this one. My copy is, of course, signed, because I buy all my Aaron Beauregard books signed, or Beauregard books signed. So yeah, let me read the back for you guys, shall we? Forbidden Desires. World-renowned chef Kason Anders has a secret compulsion. Divulging in his obsession has brought him to the darkest corners of the globe. But redundancy can make even the most extraordinary experiences grow old. However, if the rumors prompting his return to Singapore are true, Kason's taste buds will never be bored again. Leo Go has fallen on hard times. In an attempt to fund a procedure for his ailing daughter, he's involved himself with an insidious enterprise. If he can appease Kason's palate and guide the celebrity chef through an underbelly of Pinzong wet market, Leo may acquire a life-saving commission. But will he make it back out of the wet market and become another bloody product inside it? Or become another bloody product inside it? Get ready for one of Aaron Beauregard's most squirm-worthy... I don't know why I keep getting that wrong. Squirm-worthy and heartbreaking tales. Includes 5 other stories of the macabre and an expanded personal essay, The Best and Worst Days of My Life, exploring the inspiration behind Wet Market and his viral success. Boom. And I'm very excited to read this book. These 2 books are the book mail that I got today. I know these book mails are getting smaller, but I decided to break them up so the videos aren't super long, you know. I gotta say, Gord Rollo's Valley and the Scarecrow looks really good, or sounds really good. It sounds right up my alley. So I'm excited to read it. Plus, Gord Rollo is an awesome storyteller, so, you know, and a good guy. So, excuse me. So, yeah. And then, of course, you got Aaron Beauregard, who is just a master of telling these extreme macabre tales. Even his non-extreme tales are very good. So, you know, I love me some Aaron Beauregard. So, yeah. But that's all I have today. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the dryer in the background. I'm doing my mom's laundry at the moment. Or not doing my mom's laundry, but I'm letting it run. And yeah, if you want a copy of my books, I have some copies. I have 3 copies of the Chihuahuan Centipede, which has nothing to do with the dog Chihuahua. It has to do with the desert called the Chihuahua Desert. So, yeah. I got 3 copies of those. Then I got 4 copies of Tales for Your Abduction. Then I have 3 Tales for Halloween Tales by me. Then I have 1 copy of Grey's Anatomy and 1 copy of Grey Matter. So if any of those tickle your fancy, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, well, not Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook, or if you don't have my Facebook, say you want one in the comments, and maybe I'll figure it out later. Right now, my brain's not brainstorming. It's brain farting, if you will. Anyways, don't really have much to say. I could show off the keychain and stuff that I got, but I didn't. It's really cool, though. It's got, like, 1 little illustration on the back, and then it says AV Horror on the other side. I put the keychain on my keys, so, or my mom's keys, actually. And once I get my car fixed, I'll put it on my set of keys. But that's besides the point. Don't know how to end this video other than saying goodbye. I have been writing a little bit. Maybe I'll put up the cover for my next story up on the screen here. I've been trying to write a lot lately. I've written 5,600 words for this story so far, so hopefully it comes to fruition. I'm hoping it does, because it sounds like a fun story. It was supposed to go on my Tales for Your Abduction 2, but it started getting a little longer and longer, and now I'm 5,000 words in, and I'm like, this should be a short story, but it's kind of looking a little longer than a short story, maybe a novelette or a novella. Anyways, I'm gonna send it out there as a solo release. Already got the cover made. If I'm already putting it on the screen, awesome. If I didn't put it on the screen, then tell me in the comments that I suck. And if you say I suck and I don't know what you're talking about, just inform me what you mean. Because if I see a bunch of comments, actually don't say I suck. Please don't say I suck. Trying to brainstorm here if there's anything else I have to say. That's it. Have a great day. Have a spooky night. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.
You don't suck.